AlrighterBabber.
Welcome back, folks, to Pillars of Eternity. We have just arrived in Valewood. We're about to go exploring. We lost our companions last episode, which is never a good thing. Some camping supplies. We'll have some of them. Leather armor, not as good as what we've got. And some roots. Adamant's wort. Now, where was the cyclopedia? Let's have a little look. Equipment? No. Locations? No. No. Oh, in here? Oh, there's lots. Huge amounts of things. We're not going to worry too much about lore. We'll learn stuff as we go. Lore is always useful. We'll be checking the bestiary now and again. Who are you? Why can I not click on you? You walked. You're just a ghost. Okay, that's never good. Your ghost? Blood moss. Okay. We may need the cyclopedia to learn about crafting. Maybe we'll get a little in-game tutorial. Maybe it's nice and simple. That would always be useful for an old man like me. And I need to find quick save. I never found quick save last time. Let's have a quick look. Quick save. F5. Quick load. F8. F5. Aha. Oh, hello. More ghosties. We'll be doing a lot of quick saving and a lot of tabbing. Hello. An outlaw. We know nothing about the outlaw. Let's activate our sword. Okay. Let's activate the sword. No, gotta hit him. I thought we activated our sword. There we go. Come on. Have a go. Defense is 32. Damage reduction 6. That's 2 per rest. There we go. Beautiful. We should bring that up a little bit. Bring that back up. Close that down for cutscenes. Alright, what have we got? A sword. Slashing damage. Could be useful. Medium shield. Let's just pick it all up and see what we get. Open helm. And silver. Have we got a hat? We haven't got a hat yet. Oh, we got a little hat. Got a better hat? Helm. No. Both the same value. I guess they're made out of the same material. Oh, wow. So it's all down to looks. That matches our breastplate, though, doesn't it? It's a little bit more paladinial.
Sure.
That'll do lovely. Oh, hello. Tenfreath, the young dwarf tending to the stew, looks up and startled as he sees you approach. He drops his ladle, spattering stew across the ground. Possibly spew. Stew's always a bit dodgy. What? The bandit turns. Get her, you dogs, and make sure our new cook doesn't run off. This could go horribly wrong. Help! Please help me. One of the bandits gives Tenfreath a kick as they pass him, and he huddles. This could go horribly wrong. There are 3 of them. Oh dear. Yes, slow mode. Oh, I've turned off slow mode. Slow mode was active. Come on. Hit him again. Go on. He's down to 2 things. We're doing alright. We're doing like 1 damage. We're doing crushing damage. He's near death. Defense is 18. Damage reduction 6. So if we're doing 6 crushing damage, what if we swap to a sword which is slashing and piercing? I didn't want to compare, that was the wrong button. I can't swap in combat. Let's equip the sword next time. I forgot I had the range attack. I do have a couple of heals available. We're going down. Okay, we're down to 2 dots. And that's 2 per rest. Each time it is used. Active on us. There we go, endurance back up to 42. Beautiful. That's how it works. Yes, there's an archer there. We could be in trouble here. I've used me 2 things. I can get some more endurance back. We can last. We'll turn slow mode off, I think. There's always pause. 16 damage. 8. That's coming out. Alright, he's gone. Now, we could switch to our crossbow and see what damage this does. 7. He's doing 0.4 piercing damage. It's a very slow reload. 33 piercing damage. Yeah, we might stick with that a little bit. He's doing practically nothing to us. Beautiful. Ooh, I'm liking the crossbow. Nice. And we rescued a little dwarfy fella. Beautiful. What do we get? Dagger, hatchet, armor, some gold, lockpicks. Take all. Nice. And we'll check this fella out. Hunting bow. Well, we can use some of this to equip our little dwarf that hopefully will come along with us. We need to stick stuff in the stash. What did we say that was? Control? Nope. We said it was that. Right, I'm going to try slashing and piercing. Keep them. Stick all that in the stash. Dun dun dun. Clicky clicky click click. Keep the lockpicks out.
Gods keep you.
By the flame, thank you, thank you. I thought I'd be stuck cooking for these ignorant weasels for the rest of my life. Or until they were bored with me, I suppose. I must get back home. Oh, you're not going to join us. I only hope they haven't hired a replacement. The dwarf looks aghast. Listen, next time you're in Gilded Vale, stop by the Black Hound Inn. I'll let Pasca know what you've done for me, and I'm sure she'll do right by you in turn. Or we might get a free inn to stay at. We've earned reputation. Oh, to be back at my oven again. Gilded Vale, major positive. Nice. Reputation, so... reputations can be held with communities or factions in the Eastern Reach and will affect how members of that group respond to you. So it's going to work in a similar way to sort of Fallout faction and things like that. Cool. Late for dinner. Speak with the innkeeper at the Black Hound Inn. Excellent. Well, let's have a little look around. The tent is empty, but for a pair of stained cots and the stink of unwashed bodies. I'm not sure we want to be going through their loot. Fruit. Plus 5 max endurance for 300 seconds. What's that? 5 minutes? Oh, we'll take the lot. We'll take the lot. I don't mind increasing my endurance. A stiletto. Rice. Plus 5. Okay. And I'm assuming... Oh, max 5 endurance, plus 1 might. 150 seconds. So sort of buff yourself before combat. Take all? Take all. Excellent. We're liking this. Plus 1 perception. Well, that's loads of buffs that last quite a while. So can we hotkey these? Oh, we can. And those last 150, 150, 150. That's what, 2.5 minutes. So the 5-minute ones, we may as well use as little mini buffs. And then the others we'll save for if we know we're about to go into a combat situation. Nom 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 nom.
Right.
Nice. Let's do a quick save there. So we need to go to dinner at the Gilded Vale. I see dead people. I see more dead people. This could not bode well. There's a big gate there. We'll have a look through that. Oh, that's an easy way to get around then, isn't it? Not so much of a gate as just a hole in the area. Oh, hello. What do we have here? A young wolf that we know nothing about. And a young wolf that we know nothing about. Well, let's... We've got a buff. We've got a buff on. Let's go. Let's do it. Magic sword. Oh, there's 3 of them. This could be bad. This could be bad. They're hidden by the trees. Kind of hard to see. Well, he's injured. Oh, that was a good hit. That was a good hit. Have I put his weapon in my... a shield in my other arm? Okay. Target destroyed. Let's try piercing. Have I got sword? I haven't got a... I didn't put a shield in there. Okay. We'll do it next time. I'm rubbish. How are we doing? How are we doing? Injured. Defense is 27. Give him a smack. Oh, we're doing, you know, quite a lot of damage compared to what they're doing to me. I'm guessing that breastplate makes a difference. 12 crush. Come on. We'll spank on the other guy. Look, near death. Take him out. Come on. There we go. Right, you can have flamey magic sword with extra burn damage. 18 damage. That's what we're liking. Come on. 2 dots to go. We know they've got defenses of 27. I still have to learn this system properly. He's a little bit quicker than I am. So I was just about to say we could take slow mode off. But I'm too slow to realise. Come on, looty loot. Wolf pelts. They're going to be worth some cash, hopefully. No entrance, no entrance. Nothing down here. Have we missed stuff up around here? Oh, there's stairs. Can we get to the stairs from here? We have to get to the stairs from around there, do we? Well, that's awkward. Right, we've got super speed. Da 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 da, super speed. Let's have a little look. Can we get up the stairs? No, we can't get up the stairs. Okay. Back to super speed. Running around. Running around. Loot, loot, loot. Camping supplies. A scroll requires 2 lore. And some copper. So what does this scroll do? The Scroll of Nature's Mark. Speed average, blah blah blah, area of effect. Effects. Foe area of effect, minus 10 deflection, minus 10 reflex for 33 seconds versus will with a plus 10 accuracy. So they roll their will with a plus 10 accuracy, and if they fail they get minus 10 reflex, making them easier targets. Affected enemies suffer decreased deflection and reflex. But we need a law 2 to do that, and we're not too worried about law, although the grass is still flattened behind the wagon's wheels. Barrels of... what? Ah, there it is. Barrels of cabbages, potatoes and squash have been overturned and abandoned. Yeah, I wasn't too worried about law, but that seems quite a useful spell. How do we get to you, Mr. Fellaman? Hello, Nonton.
Gods keep you.
This man appears to be hurriedly dismantling his camp in quick, jerky movements. He looks up as you approach, his expression tense and drawn. Greetings, he says, a little breathless. On your way south, is it? On your way south, is it? Is he Welsh? He wipes his brow, turning to face you. The sooner you're clear of these woods, the better, I think. Our caravan was attacked. It's honest. We do diplomatic as well. I'm only passing through. I mean to reach Gilded Vale. There's a strange machine in the ruins up north. There were these figures clad in black, performing some kind of rite. Yeah, let's ask him about that. The man's brows furrow in return. Ruins? The old Engwithian place? You'll want to keep clear of those, whatever you saw. Strange things always crop up around Engwithian sites. I don't doubt those people you saw were up to no good. Let the Glanfathans deal with it. They don't take kindly to trespassers, whatever their intentions, and there's enough to worry about in these woods as it is. His expression falls. We came across a bear in a cave to the north. Got the better of a friend of mine. I only just made it out with my life. In any case, this forest's already cost me a friend. I'm heading home before he takes anything else. He just told us what happened to his friend. Where did you find this bear? In a cave to the north? Who are you? Name's Nonton, born and raised in Gilded Vale. Haven't had a spot of luck since. His face twists. Luckier than Pearly, I suppose. We didn't see it coming. Nonton's voice shakes a little as he speaks. We were following a stag. Pearly, he saw something in the brambles and he went tearing off after it. We all but stumbled into the cave. Poor Pearly didn't stand a chance. The bear was on top of him before we knew what was happening. The beasts will take what they will, I suppose. He smiles sadly, and this time Gallowayne's favour fell upon the bear. Where did you find the bear? In a cave, a ways up that way. He turns to point to the northwest. I wouldn't seek it out if I were you. It was a great brute of a beast. I would hate to hear that it took another life. Well, we could go bear hunting. Test our skills. Always head out to the map. How much have we got left on here? Oh, there's quite a bit to do. Let's I say there's quite a bit to do. This feels like the edge of the map. I thought it was going to go all out here, but it's all down here. It's 4x3. Oh, hello. A young wolf. We can deal with wolves. They're not a big deal. What we will do... is there anywhere that it shows you your buffs? Let's buff. Nom 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 nom. Ah, there it is. Okay. Cool. Nom nom nom. Let's get a wolf. Come on, Wolfie. We'll take slow mode off. There's only one enemy. And we can't do much at the moment. Oh, and it's gone. Didn't even need my second flamey sword. Beautiful. We shall take your pelt, Mr. Wolf, and we shall make fine fur clothes with it. Thank you for being wild and attacking me. What's this over here? I spy. Mushrooms. Settler's arrow. We can't climb up those rocks. We'll go around. So we're all nommed up. We're coming up this way. Much to go to the top yet. The cave's going to be around here by the looks of it. Location discovered. Bear Cave. The Cave of Bears. Okay, well, let's finish this map before we go in the Bear Cave. Every little bit of XP and whatnot helps. Dun dun dun. Bit of a waterfall. Ah, good, we can cross. Oh, what have we got? A Zulrip. Whatever one of them is. I take it they're not in our bestiary. No, nothing in there. Right. It's all question marks. Flaming sword. Oh, there's 3 of them. Oh, this could be bad. Oh, they're hitting me for a piercing damage. That's not a good thing. We'll save that.
Almost.
Almost. Ah, I got interrupted. That's never a good thing. Ooh. That's 1 down. Zaltrip 25%. That's our bestiary. However you want to call it. I call it a bestiary because it's full of beasts. So yeah, that's cool. Right, now, flaming sword. Let's get the flaming sword in. We're down to 3 dots. He's down to 1. We've got another one down. Let's have a look. No, we can turn off slow mode. Kick his butt, Gabby. Come on. We're doing alright. That was a good 16 damage. We like that. Almost. Did you get interrupted? No idea. But we gotcha. Well, let's have a quick look at these things. Zulrips. Defeated 4, level 1, accuracy 25. They're not very strong, as we've noticed. Zulrips are reptilian humanoids about the size of Orlans, but we don't know what an Orlan is. They adorn themselves with the bones of fallen enemies. Okay. They look a bit reptilian. Looty loot loot. Loot loot loot. Zulrip tongue. Okay. Take all. Right. Now, a shield for our spare thing. And then stash. We're not too worried. Oh, no, I didn't want to stash the lockpicks. Unstash. Unstash the lockpicks. Unstash. Now, what else did we have? Hammer and chisel. It's a shame there's no all. We've got loads of ingredients. I don't know what we can do with them yet. Crafting. Food. We need to get things. Okay, potions level 1, potions level 2. What sort of stuff do we need for potions? The same sort of stuff. Cave coral, a gate, okay. Pearl with chicken, right, okay. Well, we can't craft anything yet. Stash. Keep. Nice. Now, what's this place? The struts and supports are large enough to be the ribs and vertebrae of a dragon. Oh, little camp there was. Quarterstaff. Padded cap. Svef. Speed. Instant. 4-wheel for 600 seconds. 10 max endurance for 600 seconds. -2 focus on hit. Okay. -2 perception. -4 resolve. Well, that's not overly brilliant, is it? Okay. It did say it was a drug. Let's have a little read. Svef can be traced back to provisioners in the Valian republics, where the markets for the plant in question enjoy rapidly rising demand. Most commonly chewed or inhaled, Svef is infamous for the near catatonic state in which it often places its adherents. Those who use it claim the drug gives them a sense of urgency and meaning lost when the effects fade. More colourful accounts claim that the drug allows one to look within themselves and witness the sight of their own soul. Well, it can go in the stash. So can that, and so can that. Yeah.
Right.
We don't need that. We're a paladin. Paladin, paladin. Right. Into the cave, methinks. We'll do a little quick save. And head into the bear cave. Grr. Right. Now, should we stealth? Let's have a little stealth. Nice and slow. I see a bear. Is it gonna see me? Oh, yeah, it saw me. At stealth. Right, flaming sword. Let's see if we can take a bear. 5 damage. That's not a lot. Ow! Oh, that's quite a heavy hit. Okay. Let's try piercing. Let's do a flaming piercing strike. That's a lot of damage. 9. That's a bit more than 5 and whatever it was I did. Death. Ah, yeah, that's not good. The Watcher has died. Excuse me a sec. Well, I'm glad we quick saved. Maybe we're a bit wussy to take on that bear at the minute. What if we do have that crossbow that does a lot of damage? What if we got a couple of crossbow hits in first? Why can I not change? Because I've got a shield. Now, the piercing was doing better than the mace. Having that scroll would be kind of useful about now. I don't want that. We want something that's gonna... +1 con could be useful. +1 might could be useful. Let's eat some meats. Okay, we've got a meat buff. Switched crossbow. Get into sneak. Maybe we get a sneak attack. Do they do sneak attacks? Crossbow. Game paused. Combat bear.
Almost.
I missed. No, I missed. I am in trouble. Let's do it again. Let's get our butt kicked. There's one attack. Right, do it again. Barely injured. Barely injured. Barely injured. I get my coat. Yeah, that's not good. I'm dead. Walk away, bear. Walk away. We'll maybe come back to the bear hut a bit later. Maybe when there's 2 or 3 of us.
Right.
That's not going to go very well, is it, if I try that again? Right. Let's, there's a bandit camp and the ruins. So we've been... Oh, what was that place? That's the Zorip camp. We've done that. We've been to the bandit camp. And we've been to the ruins. So... let's head this way. Head down south. Oh, double speed. Double speed. Ba 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 ba. Out to the map. Right, we're in Valewood. We want to go to the Gilded Vale. Excellent. Sounds like a good plan to me. Go and see what's going on in the Gilded Vale. Hopefully a little village. We can sell some stuff. Buy some stuff. Do some stuff. Maybe pick up some quests to go and kill a bear with a party. Fast mode is Fast mode is D. Okay. I see glowy objects over here. I see a door. Steps going down. This map looks like... Oh, hello. I was about to bring up the map because it looks like there's no fog of war. There's lots of people hanging from the tree. This place does not bode well.
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
I noticed. He glances at the gnarled, leafless monstrosity of a tree next to him. Yeah, I think, do you welcome everyone this way? The only answer you hear is the buzzing of flies from the tree.
We'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever conceived a hollow-born child?
I have no idea what that means. I bet we can't bring the J up. The journal, no. That's a rather personal question.
And an important one nevertheless. Lord Radric has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village.
I'm gonna go with
I should
no.
warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst.
He steps to the side and inclines his head ever so slightly towards the deformed tree. Yeah, this is not a nice place.
With child and do any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn, just southwest of here.
Okay, I don't really want to give you much information, to be honest, sir. You're not a very nice man. So we're going to pass on number 1. We're not going to tell him that. Although, yeah, I'm not well, am I? But we'll ask around in town. You said something about Hollowborn and Wadewin's legacy. That we'll find out about. He blinks. I forget that you foreigners do not have this curse in your homelands. The Hollowborn have been a scourge upon the drywood for the deerwood, for almost 15 years now. He lowers his voice to a whisper. Children born without souls. He shakes his head. Pitiful dumb things that breathe, barely, but do not truly live. Some say the Hollowborn are a disease. Some say they are a punishment from the gods. He raises his empty hands. In truth, no one knows. But they began spreading after the Saints' War, and so the name Wadewin's legacy stuck in horror of that foul, blasphemous pretender. His voice shakes with vitriol. I see. Lord Radric's decrees may seem strict at times, but he has our best interests at heart. He nods. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask. It's important that everyone in the Gilded Vale understands our rules. Alright, fair enough. Before I got here, I saw several people conducting a strange ceremony before some ruins. Maybe we will talk to him if he's the question taker. He regards you carefully. You'll want to mind where you mention that. Trespassing on Engwithan ruins is illegal, not to mention dangerous. You probably saw someone attempting some new ritual to appease the gods. People will try anything these days. Barath have mercy, we certainly have. I noticed your tree's not really working very well, is it? I don't think so. Just as they finished, there was a bivouac. He polishes his spectacles on his sleeve. If you'd been that close to a bivouac, you wouldn't be standing here. I've been feeling strange ever since, sir.
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak. Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all.
So we need an
But
animancer.
if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
He is a bit harsh, isn't he? Yes, goodbye. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Wrong button. I see.
Keep
Goodbye.
out of...
Keep out of...
Listen.
Oh, those
Two
are the
tones.
bells.
Let that be the last. 3. Gods have mercy.
Oh, dear.
It seems your arrival is ill-timed.
Well, it appears it is, isn't it?
3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric. I fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
Oh, dear. Right, okay. What do you mean? You come to us at a time of mourning. The legacy has struck at the heart of Gilded Vale. Our efforts to redeem ourselves in the eyes of Barath must be redoubled. He sets a steady gaze on you. Okay, we'll go for number 3. What happened? He shrugs one bony shoulder. I will know more details when the messengers arrive. The vagaries of childbirth, perhaps, but that is not your concern. Does this affect the Lord's offer to the new settlers? I can be sure of nothing right now. I advise you to get some rest. The inn or a stable, for all I care. Find me afterwards. I will know more soon enough. So, Urgiat. Okay. Addendum added. Visions and whispers. Visions. Yeah, is that what we want? You have seen visions of another time and place. You were walking in a grand chamber towards a giant machine and a man standing in front of it. That's not it. Is it? When you arrived in Gilded Vale, you found that the town was not the growing and prosperous settlement you had been told it was. Instead, you found a dying town at the mercy of a phenomenon called Waidwin's legacy, and received a cold welcome from the town magistrate. Your prospects of settling in Gilded Vale looked bleaker as it was, but they may have been totally dashed when the tolling bells of Redrick's Hold announced that their master's child had not been born in good health. The magistrate advised you to rest at an inn. Okay. Quest completed. Well, let's have a little look around here. Should we talk to these guys? Sellsword and an archer. He's going to have nothing to say to me. Tell me about Lord Radric. Ah, here we go. Look, I'm afraid I still can't help you find residence here. Well, don't worry about that for a minute. Tell me about Lord Radric. He comes from a line of nobles who have defended these lands since Adair times. Radric II was an early supporter of Deerwoodian independence during the Revolution, and the current Lord's father perished in the Saints' War. Hollowborn began appearing in the Deerwoods shortly after the war's end. Lord Radric has taken it upon himself to purge the curse from Gilded Vale. His measures have been severe but necessary. Unfortunately, it may not have been enough if the bells were any indication. The Saints' War? Our age's most egregious example of man's madness. 15 years ago, the people of Ridseras decided that Waidwen, their living saint, was the literal incarnation of the god Eothas. Urget wrinkles his pinched nose. This supposed saint took it upon himself to liberate the Deerwood, supposedly from allegiances to less worthy gods, but I've never known an army to conquer a land for its people's own good. The war lasted about a year, but you can guess what that year did to the worship of Eothas in the Deerwood. Lord Radric's forebears had all been Ethosians. Eothasians? But after his father fell defending us from those fanatics, he personally saw that the temple of Eothas here in town was shut down. He points at a few ruined walls near the tree. If you have any other questions, I'd like to know more about Gilded Vale. We're a frontier village, as are most settlements in the Derwood. Gilded Vale hasn't grown much since its establishment in the colonial days, and the last 15 years have seen our population shrink further. He takes in the ramshackle houses and half-fallen fences, hence our recruitment of fresh settlers. Why has it been shrinking? The legacy, yes, the Hollowborn they call him, isn't it? Hollowborn. Waidwin's legacy, of course. Many women have had difficulty bearing healthy children of late. A few years ago, Lord Raedric decreed that no mothers of Hollowborn are to be allowed in Gilded Vale. His mouth tightens into a firm line. His lordship dealt swiftly with the objectors. It may be harsh, but if it purges us of this curse, is it not worth it? Is it not just killing kids? Is it a curse? Are you going to remove the curse by killing the kids? Tell me about those ruins. That's what's left of the Temple of Eothas. His lips pucker. Lord Raedric forbade worship of the dead god after the Saints' War. It's been abandoned for almost 15 years, but there are plans to rededicate it to Barath, the god of life and death. Enough. Goodbye. Enough. Let's have a little look. There appears to be a guard. Eater. Scattered between the roots are bracelets of twine and bead. That doesn't stay on very long. I know it's down there. Wilting flowers and notes half erased by the rains.
Were you looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you.
Strange way to talk about your dead. He looks up at the tree and breathes out. Half the town's up there now, seems like. No right way to talk about it. I'm looking for someone who can help me feel better. He gives an understanding nod as he takes a long drag from his pipe. My condolences. He exhales and turns his attention away, watching the village around him. Okay. Well, let's head round this way. I see stairs down. Oh, hello. Well, let's have a look in here. I see stairs down into the temple. Ingerued's house. Windmill. Road east. Blackhammer Smithery. Road south. Aloth. The Blackhound Inn. Road west. Aufra's house. And north. Well, alright, let's go and check out the temple. Who are you, sir? You're a child. Hello, child. This temple used to be closed up. I used to climb on the big stones. Dun dun, loading. What is this? A rising sun and the 3 dawn stars, the symbol of Eothas. You seem injured, sir. Wirtan, a man lies resting against the wall, lit by the dim illumination of the fading sconces. He has a gaunt, fox-like aspect, and his face is pale and damp with sweat. One arm is held loosely against his side, sleeve soaked with blood. He gives you an anxious glance as you near, his features twisted with pain. Have a care if you mean to go in. He casts a quick look towards the doorway to his left. This place is not so empty as I thought. This temple isn't what it used to be, probably for the best, times being what they are. He groans and shifts position, wincing. I'm no looter, if that's what you're thinking, not one of the faithful either. I just wanted to do some good, I suppose. Got my arm clawed up for it. He regards you wearily. Maybe you'll have better luck. Better luck with what? The man points a finger upwards. These ruins around us used to be a temple of Eothas, the scattered god. A grand temple at that. His worshippers would come from all over Deerwood, from Red Cirrus even. Until the war, of course. Even then you'd get some of the stubborn ones, the ones that couldn't get it through their heads that their god was dead and gone. Is this really the time for a history? Lord Raedric allowed them to worship. Lord Raedric would clear out the place from time to time, make arrests. It wasn't until the legacy that he started losing patience. I do plan on turning off the options that give the requirements not met, because it fills it up quite a lot, doesn't it? He sent his guards in to put the priest to the sword, bring the place down, burn some of the books, and that was that. He looks away. What's this legacy? St. Waidwin's legacy. Yes, the one with the hollow children. We're aware. Started sometime after that, the disease or whatever it is, children being born without the stuff that makes them truly alive. Go on. Once the legacy started, Lord Raedric decided he'd been too lenient on the Athosians. He had his people go in and put them to the sword. left them down there, buried under a heap of rock, like an ancient Indian burial ground. After that, Raedric ordered the temple sealed. It's been years like that up until recently. Lord Raedric hopes that if we rededicate the temple to a living god, then we'll be forgiven, and the legacy will end. I'm not sure that's how that works. I don't think gods work that way. He smiles wryly. But until then, the temple is as you see it, unguarded. That's where you come in. Those priests, maybe they didn't have a lick of sense between them, but they still didn't deserve to go like that. Chopped down in their god's house, it doesn't sit right with me. If you can get down there, find their remains, maybe we can finally give them a proper burial. Wharton breathes out. No small task. There's coin in it for you if you need motivating. I think maybe a trip to the inn and hire some heroes. Make some characters. We need a healer to start with. That will always be useful. Yes, we'll find them. We'll do it. We'll find them. Then by the flame, I owe you a good turn. But listen, the temple's been sealed off for so long, it's crawling with creatures. But if you get past them, the priests would have been down on the lower floor. They'll be there still if they're anywhere. Those priests had all kind of secret chambers, switches in the walls, trick sconces, that kind of thing. Keep an eye out. And take care down there. I wouldn't want to have to send someone else after your remains. I'll wait here by the stairs and keep a lookout. Maybe try to patch myself up some. Okay, we're not searching the temple right now. We'll head to the inn and hire some people first, I think. Have a little look around this village. Where else have we got? We've got a house. We've got a smithy. The smithy would be useful for selling some items. One smithy. One smithy. Let's double speed it to the smithy. Excellent. Yeah, we're going to need mechanics for lockpicks and stuff. Right. I bet there's stuff. Look, there's loads of stuff to loot. And there's a guard. A couple of named characters. Few named characters. I guess he's the smithy man. This Awamu man is of an impressive build, towering above the countertop. His skin is the dusky blue of the deeper oceans, and his thick arms boast corded muscle. Small ears frame a square-jawed face coated in smeared soot and arcing back tattoos alike. He offers you a broad smile as you approach. Welcome, you're the first new face I've seen in quite some time. What can I do for you? Is this your shop? That it is. Been here near on 20 years now. Seen all manner of things over the years, good luck and bad. Tuatanu glances at the guard standing watch along the wall, but the Blackhammer smithery remains. What do we have? You come to us at a strange time, I'm afraid. The stock's not what it used to be, but we've fine weapons and armour to offer you, all forged right here at the Blackhammer. Let's see what we've got for sale, folks. Right, stash. Stash. We might need some of this lot for when we hire adventurers. Can we shift click, alt click? Is there a sell all? No. Okay. Trade. I was wondering if it was that little button that was down there. Armors. We're not too worried about armors, are we? That's not as good as ours, I believe. No, ours is DR8. Yeah, PS10 instead of 5. Burn 7. We haven't got slash protection. But we'll keep our breastplate for now. Have we got to close that one before we close that one? Yeah, that's fine. Trade that lot away. Hats. We'll sell the hats. We don't need any hats. Potions. Scrolls we'll keep. We'll sell the Svef. Let's trade. We'll keep the torches. What was the journal? Yeah, we're not worried about that. That can be sold. We'll keep the tools, because I guess they're used for crafting. The wolf hide. We'll sell the wolf hide. It's not worth a lot after all that, look. We'll keep all the crafting stuff. So party, sell them. Yes, please. That'll do nice. Right, what do you have? You have camping supplies. Camping supplies. I assume that's camping. Clothing. Camping supplies aren't listed. How much are camping supplies? Where's our cash? 12.46. Okay, we'll buy 5 of them. Gina's lance. Does the blue mean it's magical or that it's not identified? It seems to give us a bunch of stats. We're not worried about a lance. We're not worried about a stiletto. We want bish bashy bosh weapons like these poleaxes. He's got a lot of stuff. This is what we've just sold him, isn't it, really? Aha, magical things. Minor ring of deflection. We don't have that kind of money. Maybe that's why it's greyed out. No, cape of withdrawal. Disengagement defense bonus. Ooh, 15% defense when disengaging. Ooh, that's very useful, isn't it? That could be very handy. That is most of our gold. Bronzehorn figurine. Requires 0 summoned creatures. Summon animats. Okay. Pry bar. Prying open certain kinds of containers. Should we buy one of them? Rope and a grappling hook. That could be useful. We'll buy one of them. Do they need to be in our inventory, I wonder? A blunting belt. All out of our price range. But that's fine, we'll trade that lot for now. Close that screen. We have a transaction pending. Trade. Confused. Bought one. Accept. 300 copper pieces. Is this not copper pieces? Trade. Why will you not trade me? What about one? Let's move 3 of them back. 75 copper. You won't sell me. Am I full? Yes, just leave. Am I full of camping supplies? I know not. We just bought a pry bar. We'll keep that. And rope and grappling hook. We'll keep those. We'll keep those on us. This is just currency. No, maybe I can only carry 4. Maybe that's why.
Yeah?
I think there was a limit, wasn't there? Let's have a chat with these guys. Oh, hello. As you near, you feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of this man's soul. Voices from its past seem to call out to you. Oh, this is interesting. Reach out for the soul. You see a man crouching, surreptitious and alone. A series of untamed shrubs, all that hides him from the vision ahead. His eyes are locked on a Delimgan, beautiful and terrible, eyes half-lidded as she hums. A bird with fantastic blue and orange plumage sits on her shoulder, trilling gently, and the man is entranced. Trembling, tentative, he stands, and the tranquility is broken by the bird's startled squawk. The Delimgan half smiles, beckoning with twig-like fingers. She does not speak as he approaches. His mouth is dripping sounds of awe and admiration. She waits, coy and tempting, and with agonizing slowness he is before her. Then something changes. She sees something hanging limply from his side and begins to hiss, fingers suddenly claws and eyes black with hate. He has no time to reach for his axe or grimoire as she strikes, and just as soon as she strikes, she is gone, the only evidence of her existence and the shuddering wreck on the ground. The only evidence of her existence, the shuddering wreck on the ground. He grabs at his grimoire nevertheless and begins to chant, but the words of a magical language of his own imagining, scribbled in a maniacal shorthand, ring hollow, and the silence continues unabated. He turns and shrugs at someone or something, but if there is something there, you do not see it. That was kind of weird. We'll step back. What about you? Do you do something similar? You see a group of adventurers surrounded by a crowd of attacking Zorips. This man is with them, seemingly unconcerned by the battle, even detached from it as he stands in the middle of his comrades, chanting, his expression bordering on elation. His voice is powerful and deep, booming out across the combatants as a rich counterpoint to the chaos of their fighting. With every phrase, the battlefield changes. His allies glow with a pulsing blue light, freezing the Zorips that surround them. A blazing pyre erupts from the ground, cutting and burning the creatures and sending them scattering. One of the fallen Zorips suddenly explodes as 3 giant grubs crawl from its corpse and attack the remaining enemies. That sounds rather impressive. The man continues to chant, thoroughly enthralled in the joy of the moment. Finally, the creatures have been reduced to 1. His allies stand back as the man approaches it, still chanting. He removes his hammer and swings at the Zorip. His phrase ends as the hammer connects with its head, punctuating the spell and bringing his song to an end. That's rather impressive, I must say. And that sounds a bit chantery. I assume that's a bit chantery. I'm not going to try and steal stuff. Look, things to steal. But maybe if we come back at night, we can have a go. We shall see. We shall see. So, we've sold up some stuff at the smithy. This just appears to be some sort of building with no door. Fast mode is active. That's fine. Hello, Mr. Man. Who are you? You're a villager. You got anything to say for yourself? The Blackhound Inn's a fine place to sit and have a smoke. Excellent. I heard they fended off another attack on Lord Raedric's keep. Okay. Well, let's go and have a little look at the windmill. Fast mode with my piggy behind me. Oh, hello. We know there's more grain in there, Trumbull. We won't settle for scraps while you grow fat on our crops. A muffled shouting emerges from inside the mill. The first of you drunkards come through that door gets a shot between the eyes. Gods hear me, Swainer. I'll put you down like a dog. Come away now, lads, but we'll be back, Trumbull, and we have fair prices, or by the flame we'll have a reckoning. Oh, grain issues. Grain issues.
Huh?
Well, we're reaching around the hour mark-ish, so we'll call it there. We'll go and visit the windmill next time. We will pick these mushrooms before we go. Settler's arrow. Let's see if there's anything else. No.
Yeah.
So cool. Yeah, we've made it to the Gilded Vale. We'll go and check out this windmill next time. Speak to these people in their houses. We've done the smithy. We'll have a look in Inigrid and Ulfra's house. We'll rest up at the inn, maybe hire some adventurers, and crack on and have a look down in the temple. Should be interesting.
Huh?
So until next time, folks, bye-bye for now.